Carnival has again extended its pause in operations, but was it a premature decision? And P&O Australia is gearing up to take you right around this island continent. I'm Adrian, the Cruise and Travel Guy. As always, thank you for subscribing to my channel, and if you haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button. Keen-eyed cruisers, including one of my viewers, had earlier this week noticed that Carnival cruises for January were not available for booking. Previously, the cruise line had suspended their Australian voyages into mid-January, but as of yesterday, that suspension has officially been extended once more. The official announcement confirms that Carnival Splendor sailings from Sydney are cancelled through to and including February 7, 2022, and Carnival Spirit sailings from Brisbane are cancelled through to and including February 20, 2022. The cancellation is highly disappointing to say the least, as it indicates that Carnival do not anticipate cruising to return within the next 4 months. But was it a premature decision? After a painfully slow start, the Australian vaccination program has gathered steam, and we're now well on our way to being one of the highest vaccinated countries in the world. The state of New South Wales is edging closer to an adult vaccination rate of 90%, and other states are not far behind. International travel is, for the first time in almost 2 years, back on the cards and looks likely to begin starting up from next month, at least in New South Wales. New South Wales has a new state premier, Dominic Perrottet, and within 2 days of taking office, he's already announced an expedited reopening plan. Only last month, he went on the record as New South Wales State Treasurer, claiming that cruising should recommence when international borders open. In his words, "It doesn't make sense when we open our international borders for people to fly overseas to go cruising without being able to do so here. Well, come next month, that's exactly what can happen." Royal Caribbean, meanwhile, are persisting with their New South Wales cruise season, kicking off with their first voyage scheduled for December 13th. With a new leader at the helm of the state and someone who has actually claimed that cruising should return to our shores, perhaps the future will hold some brighter news. Despite this though, CLIA are continuing to call on the government for a comprehensive plan to resume cruising, which as yet has not been forthcoming. Looking ahead, it seems very likely that Grand Princess will be returning to Melbourne. Provisional booking information for Melbourne Station Pier indicates that the Grand Princess will return to the city for the 2023-2024 summer season. Princess was due to launch their 2023-2024 summer season, including their world cruise voyages this month, but according to a trade email, working out those finer details has caused delays, and it is not expected that the season will launch until early December. Based on Australian port bookings, it looks like the launch will involve voyages on board Grand Princess, Majestic Princess, Royal Princess, and Coral Princess. Furthermore, a member of my private Facebook group, which you can join by clicking the link in the description below, discovered that the Rhapsody of the Seas appears on the Brisbane port schedule. The ship was previously based in Sydney, departing our shores for the last time at the end of our 2015 summer season. I had the chance to sail on her in 2012 and loved my time on board. There are a number of port entries around the country for Rhapsody, which indicates that she should be here during our 2023-2024 summer season. She's one of the older ships in Royal Caribbean's fleet, and her arrival would ironically be a departure from Royal Caribbean's habit of sending their technical marvels down to our shores like the Quantum and Ovation of the Seas. More choice is more choice though, and I would be very happy to see Rhapsody back in our waters. Let's be honest, at this point I would make do with a whole riddled bathtub. And P&O Australia have announced what is to be, as far as I know, their first ever Australia circumnavigation cruise. The Australian Explorer voyage will depart in June 2024 from both Sydney and Brisbane. Sister line Princess regularly operate a similar voyage, and it is notorious for booking out within days. It's expected that the ship will spend around 28 nights circuiting the country, with a particular focus on the spectacular Kimberley coast in Western Australia. Smaller segments should also be available for booking. The Australian Explorer Cruise goes on sale on October 13th, and if you are interested in booking your spot or any other cruise for 2022, you can head to my website, thecruiseandtravelguy.com.au, and you can also contact me on Facebook and Instagram at The Cruise and Travel Guy. That's it for this week's cruise news update. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. The official announcement confirms that Carnival Splendor sailings from Sydney. The cancellation is highly disappointing to say the least, but the cancellation is With a new leader at the helm of the state and having been on the record claiming that